Welcome to our podcast, Fashion 360. I'm Ananya Gupta, and I'll be having a fun conversation with Simran Khabrani, the founder of Sena by Sim, a fashion brand that follows sustainable practices. Hi, Simran.
Hi, Ananya.
Okay, so let's dive right into it and start with something very basic to get the conversation started. Tell me, what does sustainability mean to you?
Sustainability is definitely a lifestyle choice. It doesn't really come easy to everybody. It's just like walking out of the room and making sure you switched off all the light and fans. It's visiting a store and looking out for products with organic ingredients and not just the cheaper options. But that does not, however, mean that sustainability is for the wealthy. Even small steps taken in the right direction can account for big change.
I think everything you just said should be taken into account by our audience too. I'd like to quote Anne Klein, the famous fashion designer. She once said, "Clothes are not going to change the world. The women who wear them will." So what's your opinion on this?
This is absolutely right. But not just the women who wear them, also the women who make them can play a big role in the betterment of the future of fashion. Fashion is not always about grandeur. It can be about the little things too.
That's actually just so well put. So my next question to you would be, what are your sustainable practices that you use for your brand, Sena by Sim?
As a brand owner myself, I don't run after mass production. Using various kind of repurposed material also kind of allows me to create new pieces each time. With every design, there's some new element added in terms of the material used. I take that very positively as it adds exclusiveness to each one of my creation. I don't shy away from looking in every nook and cranny for the right kind of material.
That's such a lovely perspective. I think local sourcing and people choosing to give local brands a chance is also very important. What's your take on this?
I do feel like things have changed in the last few years. People are looking for fresh brands and local products more than ever. There are already examples across the world of forward thinking companies and startups looking at new ways of designing material so that nothing ends up as waste. I think fashion creators and enthusiasts like myself are just hoping for new innovations that can produce more variety of sustainable fabrics.
Do you think there's even the slightest possibility that the current fashion sphere can become more sustainable in the future?
I will be very honest about this. Fast fashion is that ticking bomb which won't let the industry turn eco friendly. A lot will have to change for something so big to happen, and it won't be quick. That's for sure. But why not? Let's just hope for the best.
Talking about fast fashion, what do you think works for them that gives them that exponential growth that they've been seeing?
I think their prices, that is something we can't match as of yet. The customers are attracted to that kind of use and throw culture that fast fashion is meant for. So the day we are able to produce clothing at similar cost as them, they will be in some trouble and that industry might see a huge hit.
Unfortunately, the affordability and accessibility of fast fashion comes at a high price for the planet, and people just don't realize that.
I think before anything, we need to change people's habits and behavior towards clothing consumption. The industry needs to move away from the current take, make, dispose model. They need to think about the impact their choices are making on the planet.
Okay, so Simran, thank you so very much for educating our audience about this. It was lovely having this conversation with you. I think you would have definitely changed a lot of people's opinions about fashion and waste through this podcast.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you.